Okay guys, welcome back. Here we are just about to jump into our next match today. It is of course the third place final between Team VN and Concordia right here as I remember to update the scores. But we're all ready to go now. We are of course playing on Himmelsdorf and yep, we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and run into it. And again, Team VN tonight, they've been running that Cromwell a lot and I like the idea of it in theory, but yeah, I'm not too sure it's really worked out particularly well for them. But who knows, maybe this is the map that it will just blow our socks off, so to speak, here on Himmelsdorf. But let's go ahead and jump in game. We've got 25 seconds left, and well, we didn't miss out on much in terms of the tank picks there, because Team VN, they are bringing 6 IS-3s and a Cromwell. They're going to be doing battle against 3 IS-3s, 2 AMX 5100s, a T-32, a little bit different for the attacking side, and a T-37. So nothing too crazy there, of course. But let's go ahead and get this battle started and see where these guys head off to. So early on we've got a couple of those IS-3s heading out towards a 2 flag there for Team VN. And we've got these guys here heading down the 3 line, so looking to be a bit of an aggressive defensive setup here for Team VN, and just kind of crossing this area pretty cautiously, not wanting to get spotted out or anything like that. In the meantime, they do actually get a few shots across on towards that T-37 there. That's going to be Lord Bayushi going down, and oh, the Cromwell here actually going to be maybe trying some shots. Oop, maybe not. Doesn't even try and get a shot across. I would have thought he had one there, but maybe not. Oh, in the meantime though, I don't think it's a great idea for Milo to actually stay here. He's got some AMXs with their barrels pointing towards him. So, oh, yeah, not too sure what that was. Well, they just didn't decide to move her a bit. But anyways, we're going to be seeing these AMXs up on the hill, still continuing to point their barrels down at the defenders, down at Team VN. Some shot coming off there of Kit 12, not going to be hitting anyone though. And as is the usual kind of fashion up here, we normally see these AMXs just kind of unload a clip, something like that, and then get back. But again, this AMX not looking particularly good here, Larshoek, but there we go, finally moving. Okay, that's what we want to see. But let's go ahead and jump down in towards the main body of the attack. That's going to be coming in from Concordia right here. So we've got the IS-3 here, Lord P-Man, going to be leading the charge, so to speak, of the attack. And he's poking his head across around this corner even. And not going to be finding anyone. So, oh, there we go. Big shot lands on his side though. 427 damage, taking him down to 72% HP. But so far, Team VN, they have rotated on towards the flag defense right now. So some more shots coming out. We can see Fam Van, and that IS-3 actually gets the ammo rack, and Lord P-Man has to get that repaired. So good move there to repair it, but already lots of damage done, and Lord P-Man has no more repair kits. So we're going to be seeing Larshoek here, this AMX 5100, looking to make the push down. And so far, there's not a lot that's going right for the attackers on the CNC side, as we're going to be seeing these AMXs pushing into the main cap area. I think they've reloaded by now. Going to have to be a little bit careful. There we go. There's a shot. Actually does ricochet off the AMX's frontal hull armor there. So Kit 12 going to be happy about that. And these guys just sending some shots the other way right there. As it's going to be another track shot, not dealing any damage to Larshoek, but Kit does take one. So flicking across now to the point. We're having a bit of a brawl going on. Fam Van is on 22% HP, gets a shot back onto SZI Steffi though. And right now, I'd say this is just looking like a pretty good defense. SZI Steffi, though, does finally take down Fan Van. That's actually going to be the first tier 8 that goes down right here, although we might be seeing a few more going down as Jura comes around the corner, takes another shot at these IS-3s, defending up here Wishan and Curryan. There we go. SZI Steffi goes up in flames. And the next target is going to be this IS-3 on 269 HP. One more shot will be enough to finish him off. There we go. The shot comes in from Curryan, picking himself up one. And Wishan takes down Cyrus Virus. It's not looking good for CNC. They've only got 3 tier 8 tanks remaining. And that is not enough to win this one out, unfortunately, to make this attack a success. In the meantime, Wishan here in this IS-3, he has been doing work, taking 4 kills so far. I would love to see, oh, there we go, there's a ricochet. I would love to see a 5th kill, but look at that angling there, beautiful angling of that tank. And Team VN looking very, very strong right there. Does he get another one? He doesn't get another one, but these guys, they're going to be happy nonetheless with that win there. So Team VN coming out on top, only having lost 1 tank in the entire battle. So 2k damage up the top there for Wishan. We had Fan Van 1.9k, Jura 1.8k, Curryan 1.2k. You know, who needs a picking phase when you can just pick 6 IS-3s, eh? I suppose that definitely worked out very well for them. But right now, we're going to be getting into getting into the next round very soon. We'll see if there's anything that these guys change up in their tank picks. I didn't mind the CNC tank picks here. I don't think the I don't think the tank picks were their issue, but who knows? And in fact, if the guys from VN wanted to really keep it and just pick 7 ISs or kind of IS variants, then they could just go for a KV85, something like that. So that could certainly work out, I think. Actually, I almost want to see a maybe a KV85 there. You know, I think that could work out. But we're not going to be seeing any KV85s here. Just stock standard as we jump into the next battle. So here we go. With 18 seconds left. We're going to be getting this one started once again, with this time VN on the attacking side, CNC Concordia doing the defensive work here. So we'll see how that goes for them as we get the rollout happening. So Curryan Rock there with this IS-3. Going to be moving down a little bit. And are we going to be seeing any tanks? Yeah, okay, so they are sending 2 IS-3s up the hill here. Wishan and Jura. So I'm going to be moving up and seeing what they can see from the top of the hill. In the meantime, we are seeing a pretty decisive push here. I like what CNC are doing with their T-37 here. Perfect proxy spotting location. So that T-37 is going to see out Curry and Rock there, and probably World of Tanks LC, and may even decide to, well, yeah, he's turning around, so Lord P-Man is ready to bail whenever he needs to from that position, as we are actually hearing some shots coming in. Not too sure where they're coming in from. I think maybe SZI Steffi got a couple in there. Lord Bayushi in the meantime could be defending up that 2 flag. We've got Lazuk here also in a nice close defensive position. Kit 12 there getting some shots across up up on towards the hill. And looks like he's just going to be emptying his auto-loader's clip there. And maybe getting the reload happening after that. But so far we can see this T-37 still no action just yet. But we are actually seeing right here some movement from the defenders actually. And oh, look at that, the Cromwell does get his fire put out, but SZI Steffi finishes him off right after that. So Milo not having any luck in this Cromwell right here, unfortunately. So going to be going down right there. And it's looking like right now we are going to be seeing these tanks moving. So now that Milo's gone down, these guys know where the IS-3s are. They know where the some of the defenders' tanks are. So VN have said, okay, now's the time we need to push. That's exactly what they're doing. Fam Van going to be leading the charge. Has been dropped down to 80% already. But because those defenders' tanks were there taking out that Cromwell, they don't get any shots as Team VN cross that street at the D7 line. So Team VN going to be pretty happy about that. Good little move there as we are seeing this IS-3. That's going to be a shot onto FamVan, maybe not. From the looks of things actually. No shot coming on there onto FamVan, but we are seeing these guys pushing down now. Jura going to be moving down the street using the rubble as cover. Also got Curry and Rock up the top here, all pushing down. Who's that? We've got Wishan and Jura over here now as well. So the base cap has been started. No major brawls just yet though. As that IS-3 there is going to be taking quite a bit of damage for the defenders. Dropped down to 779 HP already. Jura here with this IS-3 could be getting a bit of destruction happening as the base cap is still in action. Jura there getting another shot on towards that IS-3. Oh, sets him on fire. No fire extinguisher is going to be coming out. Wishan finishes him off. Good bit of play there. There's some more shots coming in towards the attackers right there. Curry and Rock and Fam Van. These guys are looking a little bit low. Jura though on 20% HP. That shot from the T-32 not penetrating. The driver is down 2 ricochets in a row. That's what he wants. But how long? No, there we go. His luck runs out as Kit 12 takes him down. WoT of Tanks LC in the meantime taking down that T-37 on the other side here. So this is actually looking very nice for the attackers, but we are going to be seeing the reset coming in there. There we go. Syndicatess 91 gets reset. And we are going to be seeing these guys still trading it out. So both sides have lost one IS-3 and their tier 6 tanks so far. Curry and Rock manages to get that shot landing on towards his track, so he's not going to be going down just yet. That is an IS-3 on 33 HP though. We are seeing Lazuk, he's just gone down, so that's another tier 8 down for Concordia. Wishan takes down Kit 12. Both of the Concordia AMXs are down now. Only one IS-3 and one T-32 on Concordia remain. This is not looking good for them. We've got a lot of firepower still on the field for Team VN. Another one goes down. AS Pogi, the last man standing for Concordia. He's going to be going down right after this, and that is going to mean that Team VN are our 3rd place finalists for today's Go4WoT Asia Cup number 19. Well played. So taking a look at the battle results there, we can take a look and see that up the top on the Team VN side, we had Curry and Rock, 1.9k damage, all of those IS-3s, and I really like that setup, all of those IS-3s. I mean, it's just a brilliant tank, and on Himmelsdorf, I think they've just proven you don't really need anything else. You don't need any of these fancy auto-loaders, don't need the hold-down T-32s, nothing like that, just some IS-3s, brawl it out, simple as can be. And, well, there you go. They are 3rd place champions. So, right now, guys, we will be jumping off to another little short break before the grand final, of course. Don't go anywhere. The grand final is coming up. It is, of course, Super Noobs taking on a B Gaming best of 5. Stay tuned.